Good morning. How is everyone on today? Wanted to talk to you about our protector, and I'm going to be reading from Psalms 62, verses 5 through 8. But I want you to know on today that God is our protector. God is a mighty God. He's an awesome God. He is worthy of all of our praise. And with the instability that's going on in this world, we can take comfort in knowing that we have a protector. Let me say that again. We can take comfort in knowing that we have a protector with all of the instability going on in this world. Now, you may have or may not have noticed that it's instability. You might consider it foolishness, craziness, and you may call it exactly how you see it. But there is overall a lot of instability going on in this world. So on today, happy Tuesday to each and every one of you. May you be safe out there, and may you continue on with your movements and on your journey with what's going on as God protects you, because you have a protector, because we have a protector. See, have you noticed all the instability in our world today? Well, if I pause for a moment, I can tell you absolutely. Without reservation, I could say, yes, I have noticed all of the instability in the world today. And some of you, whoever you may be, are going through instability, some ups and downs, instability. And I saw a video yesterday where a landlord was trying to raise, or he said he had raised this lady's rent. She's a mother. She has children, she said in the video, to $500. He raised it up that much from whatever she's already paying. And she said that her job was cutting her hours, so she definitely would not be able to afford the extra payment. And she was already struggling with the bills that she already had, including the rent. So if you have a job and it's up and down, right now it could be unstable. And the markets are unstable. Stores have closed down left and right. Gas prices are really high, then they go low, then they come back up, and they shoot way up through the roof. Unstable. And that makes a person like you or me deal with instability in this world. Whether it personally affects our pocketbooks, you might have enough money to sustain yourself, but what about everyone else? But nevertheless, it's still instability in this world. And there is much to fear if we have only ourselves or others to rely on in these troubling times. And if people are not, realizing that we have a protector and we can go to the rock that's higher than I, that's higher than you, then you're only going to believe that you only have yourself or the other people you know to rely on in these troubling times, because there's so much fear. You've seen the fear with the Karens and the female and male Karens or Kevins or whatever they want to call it. And, there's a lot of fear. People are taking other people's lives and taking jewelry, taking lives because they want people's expensive jewelry. People are taking lives because they want people's cars. People are taking lives because they don't like that someone has moved on. They don't like that someone beat them in a game of basketball. They don't like. And there's a lot of fear going on in this unstable world that we reside in. But the good news is God is our protector. And when he run to us, when we run to him, he doesn't run to us, but when we run to him, we can have peace in the midst of uncertainty. Because we know that there's a lot of uncertainty going on, so much uncertainty going on in this world. And if he is our protector, then we won't be shaken by the events in this world or even those in our own life. But that's if. Two-letter word, but it has a big meaning when people fear and they don't have faith and they don't know who their protector is and they're afraid. And in this uncertainty, if can be a big word to a lot of people. But if you turn the if around and make it he is our rock, not if he's our rock, but he is our rock, then we won't be shaken by the events in this world or even those in our own life. And I'm pretty sure there's a lot of events in our own life that can shake us. But we still have to believe. If we are a believer, then we know, and it's not an if, that he is our protector. And Psalm 62, and I really want to read the whole thing. I told you 5 through 8, but I like to read the whole thing. Having confidence in God. Having confidence in God. Truly my soul waited upon God. From him cometh my salvation. He only is my rock and my salvation. He is my defense. I shall not be greatly moved. How long will you imagine mischief against a man? Ye shall be slain, all of you. As a bowing wall shall ye be, and as a tottering fence. They only consult to cast him down from his excellency. They delight in lies. They bless with their mouth, but they curse inwardly. We know some people like that, right? My soul waited only upon God, for my expectation is from him. He only is my rock and my salvation. He is my defense. I shall not be moved. In God is my salvation and my glory, the rock of my strength, and my refuge is in God. Trust in him at all times, ye people. Pour out your heart before him. God is a refuge for us. Surely men of low degree are vanity, and men of high degree are a lie. To be laid in the balance, they are altogether lighter than vanity. Trust not in oppression, and become not vain in robbery. If riches increase, set not your heart upon them. God hath spoken. Once, twice have I heard this, that power belongeth unto God. Also unto thee, O Lord, belongeth mercy, for thou renderest to every man according to his work. See, the psalm expresses a fundamental truth by which every believer should live. In times of trouble, affliction, or opposition from enemies, we should turn to God as our ultimate refuge and deliverer. Every believer who trusts in God should be able to say, I will allow no trouble, crisis, or suffering to shake my confidence in God. See, your confidence cannot be shaken by the instability of this world. Not only does my salvation come from him, but he himself is my rock, my salvation, and my refuge, the rock that's higher than us. And then in times of anxiety or threat, I will commit myself to him in my earnest prayer, tell him all that is in my heart, being open and honest with God, because he already knows. But you can go to God, go to the rock that's higher than us. And then I will wait upon the Lord to act on my behalf, knowing he sees my plight and will respond with mercy and compassionate love. How many of you know that God will respond to compassionate love. How do you know? How many of you know that God is your protector? He is your rock. He is all that He is in this unstable world. See, the Lord is able to safeguard us in treacherous times. No matter where trouble originates, with others, external circumstances, or our own actions, we can find ourselves in danger and afraid. Thankfully, we have a loving God who leads us to safety. God will lead us to safety every time when you know that He is our protector. He is our rock. And now that doesn't mean the Lord will rescue us from all our trouble, because God's not going to rescue us from all of our trouble. He sometimes will put us in a test. He sometimes will allow us to go through the test. But He will walk us through every painful circumstance. He'll put us through the test, but He'll walk us through it. Now, as we pour out our heart to God and let His word bring comfort, He will renew our mind, calm our fears, and strengthen our trust in Him. And we got to continue to believe in this unstable world, all the instability that's going on. Now, the question is, do you take refuge in God when circumstances are frightening? Or do you watch the news or browse the web looking for hope and reassurance? And I paused on that because I want people to ponder on that. So let me read that again. Do you take refuge, this is a question, in God when circumstances are frightening? Or do you watch the news or browse the web looking for hope and reassurance? See, the world cannot provide the help you seek. Because if your answer was yes to any of those questions, what I just asked you, I want you to know that the world cannot provide the help you seek. Only when the Lord is your stronghold will you remain unshaken. Only when the Lord is your stronghold will you remain unshaken. But you know what? The Lord will not allow you to fall. The Lord won't let you fall. Lean on Him. Draw closer and nearer to Him. And He won't let you fall. God bless you all on today. Bye.